like today we shut the computer down. We've done everything we can, and it still looks choppy. So I have absolutely no idea what to do right now, only because we are limited by the technology that we use. What are you doing there,
I'm
honey?
trying to find us on here again to see
Okay,
how bad it
I'm gonna
is.
just try and move this one more time. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're just gonna have to continue like this, I believe.
Hmm. Well, we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens.
Well, I've got my coffee. So this time around, pretend I had my coffee and we just
No.
started and it's
Because you
chupe.
didn't have your coffee.
Well, I could have.
Where is the chat now?
Sorry, we apologize. We're having technical difficulties. But understand it's not the computer. She's got a gaming rig. We've got high speed internet, which does 300 megs a second.
But you know what? We were having trouble with the internet yesterday. It kept going like total play. It kept going in and out.
No, I did Telmex also. So I
But I
tested
think
both.
it looks like it's working now.
All
It
right.
looks like it's pretty much fine. Maybe not
No,
perfect.
it's not perfect. So I guess my
Anyways,
question
John
for
was not ready. I was, and I said, "Am I going to actually be able to drink my coffee while it's hot?"
Mm-mm. It's very cold in here. It is officially, I believe, summertime in Mexico.
It's been warm.
Well, we had a very warm winter, the warmest we've had in 22 plus years. And I mean, please understand, we're not complaining because so many Canadians and Americans have had a very cold, difficult winter,
Yes.
and we have not had that here. Also, we have unlimited air conditioning, unlimited heating, unlimited anything that we need because we've got solar panels on every building that we own. So for us, it's very inexpensive to operate our existence.
Except for all the stuff John buys online.
That's not true. My internet is mostly right now, I guess, AI. I'm probably spending 300-400 bucks a month on AI, but we're getting incredible value from it. So Mackenzie has started her new project. I'm very excited about that. She is actually building our CRM, which is our customer relationship management
System. Yeah.
software, and which is really cool. We've been paying for this since we bought the system, but we have not been using it effectively. So now it's educating her.
So those of you that are watching, do we sound choppy too, or is the sound like is it irritating to listen?
Oh,
Because
it's irritating to listen for me sometimes. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
seriously,
Well, okay. I'm sorry. Am I? I don't know. I'm almost out of coffee. I did have coffee, though, this morning. I think I've had 3 now, which explains a little bit.
you said the sound is great. So
Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so what can we chat about, honey? Today you're showing a very nice property,
mhm.
which is good. We're getting great leads on our site. Google has taken us down a lot of our searches, but all of our main money making searches all still remain. So
That's all that matters.
it is all that matters is that we're getting great leads and our agents are getting great leads. We're getting great leads. So that part is good. We're going to have so many more in the next 3 to 6 months just because of all the stuff that I've been doing here. And I will be able to share with you soon when it's done, only because I need to be first to market.
And Mike thinks you need to duck.
What?
That's all the dumb shit you're saying to your wife.
I'd have to agree. But yeah, so this is the thing that it bugs me, but it, kind of a pat on the back is most other agencies copy what we do, which is very interesting. So I'll think of an idea, implement it, and they kind of take it and make it go better because for me, it's always just ideation, ideation, ideation. But I really need to take these to the nth degree. But at the same time, we are the first company to do all of this amazing stuff in Mexico, the entire country. And still, they call the other companies first.
Not all of them.
Well, that's true, not all of them. So I think we need to start having conversations with our clients, but even the people who don't buy with us to find out what changed, what pushed them somewhere else. Frankly, I think most of it's probably just words that the other people are saying about us or about themselves or whatever. But really, guys, hands down, we have the best system in place and it just continues to get better and better. And eventually, I think, like I said, the next 3 to 6 months, we are going to just kick everybody's butt and they're all going to wonder what the heck happened. So, yeah.
Was live, so I'm on the wrong one with you. Keep going. I'm just trying to fix this.
Okay. So yeah, I just see. So is anybody watching this right now? I mean, because we don't really see much, and I believe though that the fact that we left may have caused an issue because now it
There we
is.
go.
It is now.
So good morning, Dan. Good morning, Shay, and the other eyes that don't have names.
Eyes always have names. They really do, unless they're A eyes. That was funny. I didn't mean to be so funny, but I just turned out that way.
I disagree.
So I was chatting with my mother, and apparently in Ontario yesterday or today, it was supposed to be down to minus 19. It's April.
Gaddy, hello.
Why the heck do you have such crazy weather in Canada, right? And but even here, like I said, it's been an incredibly warm winter. Summer has already started. We had the big breezes like 2 months early this year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a different summer, that's for sure. Or winter. Oh, it feels like summer already.
It really
Hey,
started
Pong, good morning.
the day that your cousins came. That was the day, like the hour the winds came. And it usually is in May, and they were here March. Very strange. We just had the Oyster Festival. We just had Easter, so that was very fun. Funny thing, now I may have talked about this, I may not have, but I start every single day now with 100 squats. And it did not start that way because when I was doing 30 at first, incredibly painful for about a week and a half. And I just didn't do any until my body kind of got better. Then I got up to 50 and I'm like, why don't I go more? And then I did 55. I was going up 5 a day and now I'm at 100. But I've been at 100 now for about a month. And my wife says my butt's looking better. How is it possible that fast that your butt looks better? But she says it does.
Wow. Are you searching for compliments?
Yes.
You want people to look at your butt?
No. Well, you am okay. But no, it's a fascinating thing. And then I've been reading about
and you
how
said
good
you
squats
felt
are.
it in your hips and stuff.
Yeah, where I do like all the spots that you'd think. And I'm got less fat down below. Not really losing weight, but I'm recomposing myself.
Well, if you're building muscle, you won't lose weight for a bit.
It is true. So the good news is, though, I'm building some muscle. So that's the lower half. Now I need to start working on the upper half. And it's just because as we get older, we start losing muscle mass and we need to start solidifying that so we don't have issues later on. I don't want to fall and break a wrist or a hip
balance
or anything.
issues and things like that.
Yeah. And I think I've mentioned it previously.
But tell me what you told me this morning about doing 100 squats.
It's embarrassing. So
it's ridiculous.
It is.
Makes me cry a little.
And my mom said something about ADD or ADHD, and I kind of laughed about that. But the more I thought about it, I'm a very strange duck. I've got patterns and habits and things that I do that are odd. I realize they're odd. It just takes me many years to realize how odd they are. Like when I'm on the phone, I'll walk, or even if I'm walking through the office, I won't step on lines in the tiles, which is a very
So that's
strange.
autistic.
I don't know. And I don't want to be diagnosed because when they diagnose you, they need to give you medication to make it go away. But back to the whole squat thing. It's only 4 minutes. It's not a long time. And the timer, if you go to 100 squats challenge in Roberta's gym on Google or YouTube, you'll find the video. It's 10 years old, 8 years old, I don't know. But it's completely poorly animated versus what it would be today. But as I'm going through this, the difficulty isn't so much the work anymore. It's not, but it's the idea of the work. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have to just pay attention for 100 reps because my mind takes me to other places. And then it's like, I got to be doing something else.
So he can't pay attention for 4 minutes, is what he's telling us.
Yes.
And while he's physically doing something.
Yes.
I can see if he's sitting on the couch, he's physically doing something and he cannot.
It's the focus is very difficult. So even
Pung
on
said we all have a different type of OCD.
So on Friday morning, when I was doing my squats, I'm like, maybe I'll quit. And then I'm like, wait a second.
No, his butt's getting cuter. No quit.
Jesus took his cross, his own cross. He carried it. They killed him on the cross. And I'm complaining about 100 squats. I finished my 100 squats. And I do every single day. And all I do is I do percentages, I do numbers. So when I get up to when I get to 10, then I'm done 1/10. If I'm at 33, I'm 1/3.
Some people just count to 100.
I'm constantly playing games with math in my head. I'm 85% done now. But it's this whole progression as I go. I'm playing games with math in my brain just to keep me going. How weird is that?
See what I have to put up with on a daily basis?
I agree. It's got to be very frustrating being married to me. I agree. But it's also very difficult being
Morning,
married
Sherry.
to anybody. It really is. Which is why I've mentioned this before. The whole concept of geopolitical games, geopolitics, I guess, is just, it's a lie. How can countries get along when a man and a woman can't get along? It's impossible. Everything is just this game, it's this illusion. And that's how we finish our life. It's like, whew, made it through without anybody realizing I'm really an idiot.
My birthday's in a week.
It is a week from today.
I just noticed it's the 7th. So next Tuesday.
What
Good
are we
morning,
doing?
Rick.
What are we doing for your birthday?
I don't know. Let's go party.
How do you party at our age?
Ask Sherry. She's a partier.
Sherry, what do you recommend? I don't know. Should we do something? The thing is that even going out and stuff is just, it's so silly now because it hurts our bodies to go out. Not at Stephen Pung's because they take very good care of us.
Mm-hmm.
Now you were saying too, though, that somebody else, another restaurant in Bucerias, has gone to Clean Oils.
I was reading a post. Someone was giving them a shout out, and she said, seed oils have really been affecting her lately. And she showed a blurb from the menu, I believe, but they don't use any seed oils. They use olive oil and the good oils, coconut oils, probably tallow, who knows. But a month-long celebration, and Pung said a sleep party. I like the month-long celebration. I think that is 100% accurate. As to I will be 58.
What? You're going to be flipping 58? How is that even possible? I do remember years ago, I worked for a gal here in Bucerias. Not going to name the name of the company, doesn't matter, or even her. But she's like, she's John. She never said she's. If I would have known I was going to live this long, I would have taken so much better care of this body. And it's true. Like we just don't realize that there's always a tomorrow and a price to pay.
Mike said office beach day birthday party.
Works. It works. Maybe we should do that.
John's is the next day, so his birthday is the day after mine.
How old
Plus
am I, honey?
two.
How old will I be?
How old will you be, or how old do you act?
2 years and a day less than you.
John will be turning 56. I
Which,
married a younger man.
which is still incredibly old. And I mean, obviously, age is so relative. And the good news is that you can be any age and improve your physical health.
I'm guessing Melanie Olende is related to us. Well, to
Yes,
you, anyways. I
she
mean, me through
is
marriage.
my cousin's wife.
Okay.
And they live in Ontario, and they're the ones that let my parents stay at the house for a time when the flooding, etc., happened, and the cancer treatments, etc.
Susan, good morning. Bunny,
Hello,
good
Melanie.
morning.
Good morning. Good morning. What else is going on? We had the
Jeff, good
grandkinders.
morning.
We had the grandkids over quite a bit. This
Well,
It was
we
Easter.
took the weekend off. I did showings on Friday morning, but other than that, the staff was all off here at the office. Lights were off. It was quiet.
I was working.
I was cooking.
That's true.
So
was your daughter and your
yes,
son.
and Chris, yep. Okay, he can have one day in the midst of your celebration, then it's back to you. I love you, Sherry. So Friday we just took it easy. We did some beach or pool time. Chris made delicious deviled eggs and a really delicious egg salad. So that's what we
I ate most of that
and
egg
then
salad.
burgers in the evening.
Yeah.
And then Saturday we did
Chris is a good food maker.
Chris is a good food maker. Saturday we did the turkey dinner. So we did our Easter dinner on Saturday, did the Easter egg hunt with the girls. And then of course Sunday was church, and then we just relaxed at home.
I had the craziest Sunday because at about 1 to 1:30 I was so exhausted. I have never been that exhausted in years and years and years. I went into my bedroom, never had a tablet, never had a phone. I just laid down. And then I thought I was asleep for a second, and I woke up at 3:30. I'm like, that's just
So it's
really,
pretty close to 2 hours.
really strange for me. And then that evening, I went to bed and still did not wake up till 7:30 in the morning. And we went to bed at like 9:30. So for whatever reason, my body, it needed something, and it was so weird because I didn't feel sick, didn't feel ill, didn't feel
Well, it's
anything.
been hot, and
Yeah, but not like
you've
that.
been working a lot.
I have been working a lot, but it was just a very strange day, and I feel good. Yesterday, I was not feeling my best, it's just weird because I feel different now. That's the cool thing about having no inflammation in your body. You feel your body. And I don't know if it's a good thing, but it's a hell of a lot better than just that numbness.
Mm-hmm. Well, then you know what to change. You eat something and you know that you shouldn't. Chris has been prepping food for us. He loves to cook, so I'm like, you have my kitchen. Whatever ingredients you want, just go get it. I'll pay you for them. And so he made these. We had lots of leftover turkey. And what do you do with leftover turkey? I mean, seriously, once you've done, the couple days of the turkey and the mashed potatoes and stuff that's left over, maybe have a sandwich. But John and I aren't eating bread and stuff like that. So it's like, what do you do with leftover turkey? So Chris made turkey bacon egg bites, I guess, egg muffins, whatever you want to call them. So it's egg and cheese and some spices,
Hey, Doug.
and some turkey and some bacon, of course. And he brought some here to the office for everybody to try while they were still warm. Delicious. So I'm going to have him make more with the leftovers, and then we can freeze them. And then John and I, after being at work all day, or if we want to have a quick bite to eat in the afternoon, we can just go and make a quick.
And I am convinced that I'm still eating like I've eaten previously, and I haven't gone down a pound at all. In fact, I'm up maybe 10 pounds. But I do realize now that I probably still am eating a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And until I start working out really much better, but I just don't think I will for the rest of my life. I just want to work out enough to keep my proprioceptors so I know where I am in space and don't fall or
Pung
anything.
said turkey pot pie, and then she said, "What? He walked past my house without bringing me some? I'll have him bring you some today if he makes some more today. He had to go buy more eggs because he used
We're using a
we
lot of eggs now.
we well because of all the egg we had. Okay, so Kenzie and her friend Amanda, who lives next door to us, had bought these flats of eggs. Well, they hadn't been eating the eggs, and actually, Chris and Ken's do tend to eat at our house. They come for coffee or something like that. So they brought all their eggs over. So we had all of these eggs, which is why we did the egg salad and the deviled eggs, and then these eggs today or yesterday, I guess. And but now we're out. And we also did some boiled eggs so the girls could color them. So, anyways, so yeah, so we are needing some more huevos.
Yep, I agree. We need actually a chicken factory.
Chicken factory.
Yeah, we just need to be doing that. Our neighbors yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, they had set up a trap on the street to catch a chicken, and it was for Sunday, I believe.
They eat them.
Oh yeah,
She feeds
we have
them.
street chickens,
Yeah.
guys. Like that, they just nobody owns them. They keep having babies, just like the cats. The cats are freaking driving me nuts, though,
Yes.
because Bailey, although she's 15 years old, she loves to bark at cats
she
that come in
hates
our yard.
cats.
She hates cats.
So
And they come in our yard now. We haven't had cats in our yard before.
Yeah.
And they're allowed to breed here, and they just keep breeding. For the last 2 years, we went from 0 cats to now, oh my gosh, we're being overrun.
There's a lot of cats. Actually, to the point, I think I said this before, where we actually had to put a mesh on our garbage gate. I thought putting this gate up would be sufficient. So we have this little room, which they actually put a light in it, which I think might be overkill. I don't think the garbage needs lights, but with a door, right, with a gate that can shut. So then the dogs and the horses, because they were getting in, can't get in.
And cows also. We've seen cows in the hood get into garbage.
Yeah. But then these little freaking cats were getting in. So Ken's and Chris actually put this mesh up on, which really bothers me that I have to do something like that. Just like our neighbors have chihuahuas, and
They come in
the
our house.
chihuahuas were coming in our house all the time. And so people kept saying, well, just put the mesh on your gate. It looks ugly. I don't want it on my gate.
And then it looks like we're keeping chickens in our house.
We've had chickens come in our house.
We have. The problems of Mexico.
It's kind of fun.
It kind of is.
Kind of cool. The girls talk about the chicken that came in when they were there all the time. Nana, remember when that chicken came in our house?
It's so cool.
And that had to have been 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, probably about 2 years ago.
In the last 2 weeks, there were cows 2:00 in the morning, maybe 3 weeks. I don't even remember. When I was coming home at 2:00 in the morning, cows were in the garbages, going down the street. There was 2. It's fascinating to me.
Them.
Yeah,
cows?
No, but this is actually what I was saying is that the neighbors for, I think, Easter Sunday were setting and trying to catch some of the chickens in a trap. And I thought, what a great use of street chickens. And they feed the chickens. I mean, they've got
she
grain,
feeds them. So these
water.
chickens
They're
are not
very
just
well
eating garbage anymore, because they were for a while. And I'm like, that's gross. I wouldn't eat those chickens. But now they actually have grain that they put out and different food, vegetables and stuff. So I feed them too. I throw out a lot of our vegetables and let the chickens eat some yummy vegetables, because if our neighbors want to eat them. Good morning, Lorraine. How are you? Buen dia.
Now, what else is interesting about the chickens? Well, at nighttime, they sleep in the trees.
Mm-hmm.
And the roosters go all night. Don't let people think it's just sunrise. They go all night, which is why I sleep with earplugs. Because even with our windows closed and the AC on, I can still hear them.
It is a bit noisy, all right.
It can be. But yeah, it's one of those things. And I think the males, nobody kills the males, and they really should because there's so many of them.
Well, they're not good to eat because they're tough.
I know, but maybe just kill them and let the dogs eat them. Dogs will eat them.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not my problem.
But even the cats that come in our yard, we need to do something about the cats.
Although cats will keep certain bugs.
They don't. They don't. Not at our house. So we still need to sadly poison.
No.
No, we do. We have the poison little boxes.
Oh, for the
rats and mice,
Yeah.
etc. So there's all kinds of different things that you can do in Mexico. We also just learned termites.
Yes.
Termites.
Yes.
We have termites. We have termites in our bed, in our library, in our dresser, in a cabinet in front of the house, as well as pretty much in all the wood upstairs. And we're like, what do we do? What do we do? And now we just found out borax.
Yeah.
Borax
and it
water.
lasts forever.
Yeah.
Like you only have to spray it once. So do we have borax at home?
We do. So we can do this. So we just need to think about this and just apply it and get it over with. So yeah, it's either spend $5 on borax or spend $3,000 on somebody to come in and fumigate.
Although
and do
it's
your
not
place.
as expensive here as it is.
It is.
So Doug said that on Otoño, there are 30 cats in one property that someone feeds. They tried to give us some. The neighbors have chicken wire up, but they still get in.
Yeah.
So with our chicken wire, yeah, so they put it right to the top. So it's the whole front of the gate is totally.
We did have a cat that was shot, and it ended up dying.
Years
ago, and it was shot in the side with a BB. And I understand why, because why do dogs need a line or a protector, but cats just get to go wherever they want? Because that is just, it's wrong and it's improper. I remember years ago improper.
Okay.
In Edmonton, when we lived, when I still lived at home in Mill Woods, the neighbor always had their cat out on a leash. And I thought, how cruel, but now I get it because they don't want to bug their neighbors and they don't want to.
Well, because cats will find any dirt to go to the bathroom in.
Yeah.
And then they bury it so you don't see it. Dogs at least leave it. They don't bury it. They're not that smart.
Dogs aren't that smart. We had one that on the weekend, just right on our sidewalk, just right there. It's like,
around here, and people don't take care of their dogs. I mean, they take care of them, but they don't watch them when they're out. They just let them roam. So they're pooping everywhere, and they love to poop on our sidewalk.
It is strange. Oh, well.
Anyways.
How did we end up talking about dog poop and cat poop?
It's just something that happens, I guess.
Oh, well.
But I do think we have bored you guys long enough.
I don't know. We may have to bore them some more.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just saying that. I have so much to do. And I'm beyond excited. So there we go. All right, guys. Have a fantastic Tuesday. Christie, hopefully we'll sell a monster house today. And we'll see how it all goes.
See you next week.